Hi, I'm Daniel Coombs from What's Eat This Week with Ben Patterson. You're watching Sparky 107's live feed at 7 Standard Time.
Well, thank you very much, Daniel. That was a great introduction. Who we got sitting here so far? We got Jonathan, Scrumptious, Max, can't even speak, Model Railroad, Gavin, Mike Thomas, GRE 2057. Nice to see you, sir. Am I here? You're still waiting on me, or am I here? I think I'm here. I hope I'm here. We got Ron Brights, g'day. And Trainman 46, BNSF 6951, Mike Thomas. Gotta get closer to the screen for that one. I should make my screen bigger, I think. Mitchell's Trains, EJ and E Jeff. Hi, Sparky. Hello, sir. Container Man 68. I like how you do that right at 7 o'clock and you send me. That's probably another one right there. Buffering. Yes, I know. YouTube is acting up. I don't get it. Is everybody still buffering, or is it coming through crystal clear? I'm not quite sure. I haven't changed anything, of course. Got David Atkins, Ethan Short, Scrumptious Model Trains is, I thought it was SMT Multimedia. I do like the name. It's kind of catchy. And Ralph Greenwood, how are you, sir? Not buffering here. That's good. So maybe it's just Mr. Container Man 68 that's buffering. And he's nice enough to send me the Facebook message that says, hey, man, you're buffering. So I can't really tell when I'm buffering because my laptop, it's always buffering. It's like I'm stuck in like mid-motion. And it's never a good picture that it gets stuck on either. Never. Kyle's HO Chessie Cumberland Division. That's a cool name. YouTube is always being bad with my streams. Well, they're normally pretty good with mine. It's normally me that's kind of bad. I usually try to screw something up. And it'll just be a heads up. Maybe this weekend I'm going to try to do another live stream. Just a little chat thing, I think, because I'm going to be changing a couple settings on my computer. And my Logitech. And my streaming software. So 3 things that I'm going to switch around to see if it works a little bit better. And well, there's no sense in me waiting until next Wednesday to see if it actually works or not. That'd be kind of silly of me, that's for sure. Maybe if I move this over here, it looks like I'm looking at you guys. Ron Piskel, how are you, sir? 10-4 Jesse. Cheryl Crow, nice to see you in here. Oh, that's good. Container Man 68 says it's working now. You must have parked under a bridge or something. Glenn McFerrin, howdy Sparky and everyone. And that is it. Howdy to everyone. Maybe it's interference from the clouds. It's cloudy where I am. Or do you mean like the cloud that every computer sends to nowadays? Which is kind of crazy, I think. So I did figure one thing out. I thought I'd start my streams about 5 minutes early from now on. And when you guys come in, all you're going to see is this screen right here. So as that screen's up, I'm not sure if you guys can hear me talking or not. So this is just kind of a little test, I guess, because that screen's up. And then I got to figure out if I can hear myself talking. So when I watch the replay, or you guys can just tell me now, hey, there's Ralph Greenwood saying, I can hear you, Sparky. That's good. And Mike Thomas can hear me. That's good. Mike, have you done a live stream since you gave me crap for not going to your live stream? Because I haven't seen one. I've been watching for you, brother. Watching for you every day to see if you're doing a live stream or not. I even carry my cell phone around with me. So yeah, we hear you when the screen's up. Well, I think you guys have looked at that long enough then. But yeah, from now on, maybe I'll start maybe 5 minutes early. I'll throw that screen up. And then with my laptop going, I can still read off the names of people showing up. So that kind of works for me. Nathan DeLay sent you a friend request. Well, thank you, sir. YouTube's got friend requests now. They get rid of private messaging. And they get the private friend request thing so you can hold conversations with people anyway. Does it make any sense? I don't think so. Who are they trying to compete with? Wouldn't be Facebook, would it? Why not? Who am I to say anything good or bad about technology? It keeps changing all the time. So I can see you. Well, that's good because I switched the camera back. I didn't think you guys would want to look. It's not much of a screensaver. It doesn't move much. But I can probably do that too. I can throw a video up there maybe instead. I can try that maybe this weekend if I do another live stream to try out all this new stuff that I'm trying to get into. So NSVA Trainman 8668 hi, and hi to everybody else. Yeah, Scrumptious Model Trains figured out. It's Facebook. It sure is. Hey, Vinny, you got, who am I looking for? Mr. John Dilly. Nice enough to give me a super chat last week. So I'm just going to do a little shout out for Mr. John Dilly. And if Vinny can throw up a link. There it is right there. DNSF 6951's throwing up a couple links for me tonight. And that is Mr. John Dilly's channel. Everybody that's here right now, take a minute, click on that link, hit subscribe, and then come back over here. I'll give you a minute. Just a minute, though. Dum doo dum doody dum dee dum doody dum doody dum. Super chats. Thank you very much, John Dilly. Are you ready for the next one, Vinny? I hate this because my screen is stuck in. I actually have my tongue sticking out. I don't get that. Every time it buffers, it's always a bad picture. And another super chat from last week that I got was Mr. Containerman68. So Vinny can throw up that channel. Containerman68, thank you very much. I'm going to give you the torpedo, sir. And hopefully everybody's back from John Dilly's channel. Hit subscribe. Go check out that link right there that Vinny just put up. That's Containerman68. We got 47 people in here. There's got to be a couple of you that don't watch Containerman68's channel. So go check it out. And there he is. He's even right there in the chat. Still, instead on my Facebook giving me crap because I'm buffering. I don't know why I'm buffering. You parked under a bridge. It's not my fault. For once, my computer and my phone are both linked up to the same time. So you're being two people tonight, aren't you? I know what you're doing. Jonathan Davenport, Sparky, does the name have a space between Sparky and 107? No, it does not. It's all one word or saying or name or what do you want to call that? But no, there's no spaces and no capitals. I'm just plain Jane, little old me. So Moonlight 37, loop now. Loop's good. Horseshoe Rail Fan, how are you doing? I'm doing pretty good, actually. Our work thing does this, what do they call it? It's a rollout. So twice a year, we all have to meet at a big hotel, conference room type thing. I'll go over our safety stats, safety parameters, what their outlook for the future is, and it just kills you. You want to go to sleep, but you can't. So I got to drive an hour and a half tomorrow morning to some town that I've never been in, and I don't even think it's got a hydro station in it. We're going to some inky-dinky community hall thing, just so they could all tell us that. So, Mr. Ron Pisco, you demand Sparky. Thank you, sir. I love this thing. I just love this thing. Can you guys even hear me when this thing's going off like this and I'm trying to talk? Because it is kind of loud, I think. Ron Pisco, there is another channel to check out. He's doing a scratch build on his channel. I was going to say station. I got this TV thing stuck in my head for some reason. And the other thing that's really weird right now is every time I move, I have not three screens, but my computer screen over there has 3 pictures in pictures type thing. And all of them are above each other type. Like they're all overlapped, right? It's kind of, I do this and I see it 3 times going. Just saying. Jeez. So CSX 68 Midwest and Western Railroad. I wish it was Friday. Well, so do I. But I only work 4 days a week, 4 10s. So tomorrow's Friday for me. So normally these rollout things, they normally end about 2, 3 o'clock unless people start asking questions and talking and taking lots of breaks and stuff like that. Then it goes really late till 5. But normally they provide lunch. Last time they provided lunch, we had sandwiches, and that's kind of the norm, and a soup. but for some reason there was this like purple jelly stuff on it. I don't know why, and it did not taste good. So Container Man 68 and John Dilly, thank you very much. And Mr. Ron Pisco, thank you for tonight's super chat. And guys, feel free. There's a little $ down there just under the chat. You hit that, it's going to ask you a couple questions. And then you can put a comment up, and it'll pop up in this big bright banner. Everybody will see it. I'll see it, and you'll get me to push the button on here. And if Jack's here, it's even better because he hates this thing. Eagle Valley Muller Railroad, hello, sir. Hot Rod Rodney. Brother, I am so sorry for your loss. I'm not going to go into too great a detail because I'll start crying for you. That's never easy. And I feel for you, my friend. I really do. And like I've always said to you, anytime you want to call me, text, I'm right here. So I've always got a shoulder just for you. I'll even wear one of my new shirts for you. Container Man 68, do you want some more money? Torpedo. I like the torpedo. Hey, Vinny, do you happen to have his little link? You can throw it up again, Mr. Container Man 68. Or the other thing you guys can do is you just click on somebody's name, or there's 3 dots if you're on a laptop or a desktop to the right of their comment, and it takes you right to their channel. Check him out. Truck driving, layouts, N scale, HO, and Taco Bell. He likes Taco Bell. I don't know. See if I can get rid of my arms. So cool. Yeah, I like the reflection in my glasses. That's kind of cool. Almost for Halloween. That's kind of neat. Nancy Jones, hello, Rodney. Hope you are doing okay. And Rodney saying thanks, everyone. Sure for the kind words and prayers. Max Mono Railway, good day, sir. Tempted to make an N-scale layout for my dad's house. He's got a frame of wood stapled together. You might want to use some screws on that, or don't sit on it, one of the two. Came in a furniture packing. Hey, that's cool. Might go with Atlas track with a Bachmann terminal track section. Huh. John Dilly, stopping in to say hi and bye. This guy, he's at work, loves live streams, pops into lots of them. John Dilly, there he is. And we threw his link up there a little bit earlier. If you've missed it, he's got to scroll all the way back. Oh, wait, I said click on his name right there. Or also, when you do a super chat, see at the top, I got a little green circle, and I got a little orange circle up there. If you click on that stuff, it takes you to their thing too. It says go to their channel. Always cool. What have we got in here? We got 56 people just hanging out, shooting the crap, talking about trains, talking about lights, saying hi to everybody, meeting everybody. Jeff Allen, how are you doing, sir? You're going to the Brampton, Ontario train show on September 29th and 30th. 2448 Toy Man was talking to me about it. I had the pamphlet. I took it to his place. So that's probably next weekend or this weekend. What's the date today? 26. So that is this weekend coming up. So, yeah, there's a good reason for me to do a live stream. I'll buy some stuff at the train show. I come back here, and then I'll show it on a live stream. What a good idea. So, yes, and it'll probably be Saturday that we go. So, because Sunday I play hockey. So it's really hard for me to kind of schedule things and then get back and rest it up a bit and get all my stuff ready and then go to the rink and play hockey. I'm a goaltender, so I've got this mental thing that I got to do before. I don't know, goalies are crazy to begin with, so we're nuts even before the game. We're a little cuckoo, you know how he's saying. Barnabas Junction Model Railway, good evening, railroaders. Good evening, Jason. How are you, sir? Ron Brights, howdy to Ron. Jonathan Davenport, Trainman 46. Venus F, hi Ron. New Haven. New Haven's in here too. Good day, there you are. Who's going to the Fine Scale Expo? I am doing 4 clinics. Put up the dates for that, New Haven. Just toss them up there in the chat and let everybody know where it is, or the website. If you could yeah, I guess you can't post it, but you can kind of say their website and then just say dot, and people figure out that it's .com. And then hopefully some people go. I believe that's in November, right? So what's your opinion on Lego trains? Well, at train shows, Jonathan, I think they look awesome. But to me, you're either doing Lego or you're doing electronic model railroading, stuff like I got. Both hobbies are so expensive, it's, to me, really hard to mix the two. So, but I did when I was a kid. I always had Lego buildings for my HO track. Scott Cameron, g'day. Am I late? No, I'm still just kind of talking. I haven't done anything yet. How long have we been in here? I can't even see that yet. 17 minutes. That's not too bad. Not bad for talking. I visited a railroad museum today. Video will be out tomorrow. So everybody look forward to Nancy Jones's video on a railroad museum. Those are always cool places to go too. So Michael's Trains, look at my channel. I have Lego trains and HO scale trains. But that comment, I don't think, oh, it got deleted. So don't be saying, look at my channel, subscribe to me, all that other stuff. I do that later on in my live stream. So just kind of hold on to your look at me comments, or my moderators usually jump all over them. And if you actually use the word subscribe to me, I guess it's 3 words, huh? It comes up on my screen and it says, hey, this is for review. And it hides it until I say it's good. So don't do that. Fine Scale Expo from Ron Pisco posted that for us. So after this stream, come back to the 17-minute mark, basically, and check out the Fine Scale Model Expo. And let Ron know if you're going or not, because he's doing 4 clinics, he said. There it is. So New Haven Rails, type in Fine Scale Expo 2018. And my nighttime mode just turned on. My screen got dark. Not dark, but it turns gray. So what did I get to here? Oh, pay attention to the chat. I actually wrote that down. At the start, pay attention to the chat. Because I've noticed I've missed a lot of people's names when they first come in. And I bet you I still did. So Glenn, yes, the Plano, Texas. Plano, Texas? I'm going to have to get rid of that too. Not your text, just this nighttime mode thing that's come up. That is kind of crazy. Why do they do? Computers are so strange. They do things all on their own. It's just that. So the other thing a couple people have been asking me about is my willow tree. I still have 11 branches left that I have to do, but I have to make more branches to do them. But turn this light on here. What's the best view for this? Is the best, kind of the best view for you guys. There it is. La willow tree. Give it a little bit of a spin for you so you can see the branches that I still got to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But I'll spin that a little bit slower. I think this tree looks awesome. Just, I don't know, there's something about willow trees I just love. And like I said before, when I was a kid, and I even put it on there, nice long branch all the way down to the bottom. Me as a little kid, I'd grab that branch and I'd start swinging on that like that. And then some of you guys were saying, well, how are you going to get that to blow in the wind? Well, you can see how shaky it is, right? So it's a little stiff still, but it's not really something you're going to have on your layout with a fan behind it anyway. But I'll read the comments on that one later. I'm just super impressed, I think. Put a little stick in the bottom of it. That's all 22 gauge wire in there that I used. Then I put the plaster cloth on the outside of it, make the branches a little bit bigger. You can see in there, kind of in there. Wrapped them all if I could. Then painted it all brown, burnt umber. And there was another red sienna or something I think I put on it. And then I used a yellow wash on it just to kind of highlight some of the spots. Just kind of brings out this light is trying to shine on it. But almost done. It's going to take about another week, I think. I just got to get off my lazy butt, make some more branches, cut them up, get them on there, and then that'll be down on my layout. Sweet, I think. So I got one video left to do on that, and that's the finished product. But that's as close to being done. I think it looks pretty awesome. And I didn't see any of the chat for that because I was too busy trying to show it to you guys. And the only problem, I'm going to have to put hairspray or something on it after I'm done, just to keep all the leaves on it because they just keep trying to fall off. So that was my willow tree. Hey, look at me. I paid attention to the chat. Now I'm done. So you guys are on your own over there. I'm done. 20 minutes of looking at chat. You guys will have to talk. I'll read it later. The only other announcement I really got is Ken Patterson. He does that What's Neat This Week weekly. And then you got other guest stars coming on type thing. And Chris that works for Athern, which is the person that I've contacted. And they're sponsoring one prize for my contest that's coming up. Well, it's not coming up. It's on now. So about my contest, I'll say that. So Ken Patterson hit his 50th video, finally. Awesome. Ended up being an hour and 6 minutes long. And Ken Patterson's podcast, I normally watch about an hour before I do my live stream. And it just kind of mellows me out a little bit. This one was over an hour long. I couldn't watch the whole thing. I watched like 20 minutes of it and went, oh man, I got to come back. So check out Ken Patterson. What's Neat This Week is all you have to put in if you haven't subscribed to him yet or followed him. But that was really cool. Hour-long special. He's got 10 special guests on this one and 3 layout tours. And TSG Multimedia was on there as a special guest even. So that's always cool. I like watching John. He kind of he's like me. He fumbles with a lot of his words and stuff. But hey, why not? Oh, now I can talk about my contest. So if you guys haven't checked it out yet, I do have 2 videos up. One's announcing my contest. And all you basically have to do is a video shouting out the Wednesday night live chat, 7 p.m. Eastern. That's the basic lines that you have to get in there. What you like about the show. If you want to see something special on this show, say it in that. And tell everybody to check it out. We're down to 48 people. I've lost a few. Uh-oh, I'm getting boring. So that's always cool. Can you make Hot Rod Rodney mod? Oh, yeah, I can. I was going to do that. Where did he go? Hot Rod Rodney, say something. And I'll make you a mod now. But with my contest, just do that video. It's a shout out to the Wednesday night live stream. And 2 3-minute long. And then post a link in the second video I got for my shout out contest. And I'll like it and I'll put it on my homepage in a playlist. So everybody can go to my homepage, Sparky 107 obviously. It's right there, right? Nope, right there. And check it out. And you can watch all the videos. Just hit it, watch all. You can watch them all. Most of them are 2.5 minutes long. So there is Eric IMRRO something or not something. Andrew Martin just got an SD40-2 and buying an SD Ace train show in October. Cool. I love the SD40s. They're nice locomotives. So I am going to go back through my chat, see if I can find Hot Rod Rodney. I said I was going to do this last week and I forgot. So again, take a minute, check out some of the channels that are on here, go to them, subscribe to them, and then go back and check them out afterwards. Hot Rod Rodney's been quiet for a while. Where'd you go? There you are. Come on. Add moderator. Hot Rod Rodney 25 is now a moderator for your channel. Awesome. Why do you keep texting me? There, fix that. Shut you off. Okay, I think I'm back. Sparky ITLA will be at the expo and will be giving a clinic. And the other person I'll be talking to is Ron, just another scale modeler, and see if he's going to go down for that too. Because I know him, he likes to do a lot of their kits. He does a lot of videos for their kits and advertises a bit for them. So that'd be kind of cool. So contest shout out video. Get there, do it. You got until I get to Vinny's. So October 12th or 11th, I think, was the closing date for that. And like I said, just watch the videos on it. Tell you all the information you need to know. Now I'm supposed to do tonight's project. Any more super chats before I put this away? Anybody? Anybody? Okay, I'm going to put this over here because I need the room. And I'll look at the chat a little bit if I can. Whatever, that's why. No, that's all plugged in. Should be working. So, what's a super chat? It's that little dollar sign you see underneath the chat thing. Like right there. That's a super chat. Mr. Ethanville, bro, 420. It gets your channel a little bit on the highlighted side, and you can put comments in your little text box that you get there, but it gives you a moment of fame on my channel just by doing a $2 super chat. I make noise. G'day, Tom. Nice to see you in here, buddy. So I am going to try to readjust this camera. Try. Well, I can do it. That's the easy part. And what I got going on is two of these. Now, my project that I'm going to be doing, like I said, got two. So I just threw a piece of track and some cork on there. So I'm going to ballast this stuff up tonight. I know everybody loves ballasting. So that's why I'm going to do it. But I'm going to make a couple little shelf dioramas, basically. So I can have like a locomotive, a car, couple cars, couple locomotives, who knows. But for the next couple live streams, well, might be more than a couple, but I'm going to make these. I'm going to put the details on it, the ground cover. We're going to do all the scenery to make this a finished product. And then it'll be on a shelf somewhere. You never know. Or if it's really good, maybe I'll give it away. Who knows? But for tonight, I am going to move this camera down so you guys can see this one. Move my computer out of the way. Every time I move it, it goes dim. Stupid thing. Stupid computers. So I'm going to put this right here. And I am going to concentrate on this little project. Where is it? There it is. There we go. So the reason why I got two boards is because I got two ways to do my ballasting. Maybe you guys didn't hear me. Hot Rod Rodney 25, sir. Well, this will be a different one for us. Hot Rod 25, thank you, sir. And maybe we can make her go down tracks. Choo choo. Hot Rod Rodney 25, thank you, sir. That is awesome. Give you another one. Just because I love you so much, brother. Thank you very much. Mr. Scott Downey, you made it in, buddy. Worst time to call me on the phone, an hour before my live stream. I'm getting this table set up, my computer set up, these little boards set up, mixing up a little bit of ballast, doing all kinds of stuff, trying to get things set up so they're going to work for me. And then I get a phone call. And I love talking to the guy. He's awesome. Mr. Scott Downey, check out his channel, guys. He said hi in there. I did make it in. This is what happens when you can't do nothing for the next 6 weeks. Well, you can do a lot of little walking around, but I'm deaf. Well, not really deaf because my Logitech camera actually, when I hit that button, it quiets everything down. It's kind of dang. So sand it, Sparky. Sand it. I'm not sanding nothing. I should sand it though. You can see how rough it is, kind of, right? But so first way I want to do my ballast, and I know everybody loves doing ballast. That's why I want to do this. I got one of these little things. It's a Pose, P-O-S-E-S thing. Oh, there it is. Pros, P-R-O-S-E-S for HO scale. I think you can see that. Can you see that? If I keep the glare off it. But anyway, it was like $9.99 for this little thing. I've used it once, and I have ballasted maybe 10 feet of my track in the basement. That is it. So this is kind of new to me. What you need if you're going to be doing ballasting is, well, maybe one of these. We'll see how good it works. But you need alcohol, not the stuff you drink. That's in this can over here. You guys don't get to see me drink this. Should be water, but anyway. So you need a bit of alcohol with a spray bottle. And in this, I've got white glue. I've got 50% white glue, 50% water, and 2 capfuls of alcohol. Now, why do you need the alcohol? Well, I'm going to show you guys what happens with ballasting. So before we go too crazy with this, put that over there. Wow, gee, I came prepared for this part. Where'd it go? Oh, man, I wasn't supposed to do that. Yeah, I really came prepared for this part. I'll just use this. What the heck? So, got my board back in front. I'm just going to throw a little bit of ballast right here. Just so you guys can see. I'm going to use the wide side, though. All right, 51 people in here learning how to do ballast. I am not looking at the chat anymore. So, moderators, watch out. There could be some Scott Downey's out there saying things. Okay, so take a little bit of this ballast. And I only want to do a little piece for right now. Okay, so you can see that ballast on there. That's it, just ballast, right? There. Another way you can do it is just use your fingers. Cleans off all the ties. So make sure your glue's shook up nice, really good. Really, really good. Really, really good. Okay, I've been shaking this for about an hour now, thinking, because I want it to work, right? Okay, so ballast, glue. That's it. Watch this. Look at that. It's not doing nothing. What the heck? And I've even got alcohol in here. It's not doing nothing. It's making all the ballast roll away. And it's just rolling down the ballast and onto the wood. Well, that's no good. That didn't work worth beans. Huh. So put the ballast on. It did eventually soak in there, but that's because it does have alcohol in there. But that's not what you want. You don't want your glue moving your ballast all over the place. You're going to take a lot of time to put ballast on because it's just nasty stuff to do. So again, you take a little bit of ballast. That was that part there, right? Is this on camera? Oh, good. All right. There's a little bit of ballast here on the side. I'm sure it's all off the ties. I'm sure it's exactly where you want it. Alcohol in a spray bottle, or some people use eyedroppers or baster busher thingies, squish, squish, right? I like to use the spray bottle. It says it's on. I find if you just squeeze it slowly, it's not going to move your ballast all over the place. Right? All right. Alcohol on the ballast. Now the glue. Well, look at that. It's just soaking that glue up right in there. I feel like I'm Ethanville Bro right now. I got a fruit fly flying around the camera. And just soak it. Just soak it right up. Make sure you're using glue that dries clear, right? There we go. I didn't spray over there. Jeepers creepers. See the difference in what that did? Just like that. Just a little bit of alcohol in there. And it makes that glue go right through it. And I'm adding way too much. And again, people like to use eyedroppers and stuff for this kind of thing. I just found this at the hardware store, just white glue, or this was wood glue. But once I was done with it, I just emptied it out, and this cut the hole so small so I can use it kind of as an eyedropper. So I think that's kind of cool. So the thing about ballasting that I want to go over here is, and like I said, this stuff makes a mess everywhere when you're doing it. So soak up a little bit here so I can play with it. Only on a live stream you get this kind of junk. Don't kid yourself, though. When you're doing your own layout, you're going to be doing the same thing. So make sure if you're ballasting, you got some paper towels sitting around because you're going to need it. Trust me. All right. So ballasting track with a spoon. Now, ballast is like you get the ballast. Where is it here? Woodland Scenics. And I believe it's just crushed up walnuts, but they dye it a certain color. There's coarse black, and then coarse gray is what I got. I like to mix it together. Most of my stuff in the St. Thomas Railroad train yard was all black, but there was a little bit of gray in it. So I just get that in there, give it a little bit of shake. Poof, I got what I want. So using a spoon, you saw me do this part here. So let's do the middle here. Now in the middle, you don't need a lot. And this is why everybody likes ballasting so much. It takes forever. And there's probably guys in the chat right now saying, Spocky's doing it all wrong. That's not how I do it. Well, like I said, I've only done this once before in my life. 10 feet of my track downstairs is all I've got ballasted. So I'm trying. But you want to make sure, like, you don't use a lot in the center. I think the biggest thing you want to watch out when you're doing ballast, don't have any big pieces against the inside of your rails. Because obviously the trains are not going to like that. So there's the inside, the outside. Now this is completely up to you what you do on the outside, how big you want your banks, right? Again, though, you don't want to cover the railroad ties. Pat it down on a bit of a slope. Anybody fall asleep yet? I hope the chat's good. So that's the only problem with doing projects and not looking at the chat all the time. You guys could have left me already. I'd just be sitting here talking to myself, which is normal. Trust me, when you're doing ballasting, if there's nobody around, you're going to be talking to yourself. Got to hear yourself think. That's got to be what it is, right? It's not the fact you're talking to yourself. It's like, brain, this is what I want to do. This is how I want it to look. Like I said, it goes all over the place. Just try to use a little bit bigger of a brush maybe to do your outside part. Now I'm only going to do this side of the track for right now. You guys get the idea? Yeah, man. And then through the week, I'll go through this and kind of touch it up a little bit. And make sure I did a good job. There's no sense of putting you guys through the painstaking of that. So just soak it. Try not to soak the spot you already did, though. Like somebody I know. There we go. All right. Put the lid back on this. Shake, shake, shake. I like to do the inside first. Now, New Haven rails, are you just like turning in your chair right now, going crazy? Because I've watched some of your videos on ballasting and stuff. New Haven Rails does a lot of good videos on. Right now he's doing basic scenery. Well, I shouldn't even say basic scenery. He gets it really highly detailed. Likes to mix a lot of colors in with the scenery. Okay, so there's the top. Don't worry about getting any on your rails and stuff, because you're going to have to come back and clean this up later anyway. And again, if you don't like something, just use your finger. Give it a little pat. But ballast in the real world, it's not perfect. Start up at the rail, the glue will go down on its own. And like I said, you're going to want the paper towel after this, because all this glue that's going past all this, you're doing it on your layout, right? You're not going to want this getting into, like if you already got your turf and stuff already done beside it. So you're going to want to clean up any excess glue. Okay, so that's, we'll say that's 2 feet worth of track. I did one side of it. Anybody have the timer going? How long that took? And again, that's not perfect. I'm going to have to touch this up again later, I think. But for live stream purposes, that is the gist of doing ballasting. Like I said, biggest thing, make sure there's nothing on the rails. So that is using a spoon. Everybody see that? It's all done? Good? Okay, use the spoon. That is the foolproof method of doing ballasting. Like I said, you don't need a lot on that spoon. Just a little bit. Now, this little device is supposed to do it all for you. So you take a little bit of this ballast, stick it down inside. I put it in this little flexible cup so I could just pour it, and then I used a spoon anyway. Okay. Don't think I need that much. Now, it's supposed to do the banks for you and the middle. So let's see how it works. How does that look on camera? Hey, spoon, spoon, spoon. I think it needs more. Okay, so using the pros does do a pretty good job, but and I'm going to shake the crap out of this and have to fix it anyway. So, but you see this side looks pretty good, right? There's a couple spots. You can see the cork, but you can add, right? And once you start brushing off the center, but this side, I left a lot of cork. So I don't know, maybe if it was dirty or just a piece got stuck in it or what. But I'm definitely, or maybe it's just, it knows that I didn't do this side on the other one, so it didn't do it on this one. I don't know. But same thing, use that little pros thing. You got to go through the center. You guys can't see me. But you got to clean out the ties on the top. Now there's not, it put a good amount in the center, but to me that was too much. So I don't know, I think this pros thing actually made more work for myself. Because now you got to go through and actually touch up spots instead of just doing it with the spoon. At least with the spoon, when you're doing it, you know what you're doing. You know how much you're adding to the spot. With that pros thing, it just keeps dumping it in there. Yeah, I definitely want to add a little bit more. Some of the spots you can still see the cork. Now I don't want a big road bed off to the side. Like I don't want it wide or anything. I want to keep it pretty close to the tracks, but that's almost too close. Then you get people like me that come around and they move it, so now it's not on there anyway. This is almost a good drinking game. Ballast 2 feet, drink a beer. Ballast 2 feet, drink a beer. Or in some cases, I guess you'd have to drink a pop or something. But that's not too bad. What do you think? Was that faster than the spoon? Better than the spoon? So it didn't take too much to clean off the inside. Just had to use the brush and kind of, just like a broom, just take it all to one end and then kind of kick it out. Okay, note to oneself, maybe you don't talk to yourself very much when you're doing ballasting. Got tongue-in-cheek type thing going, I think. So, again, make sure you add the alcohol. And I hope the chat is really entertaining, so when I come back in an hour and watch all this, I don't get too bored, since I already know what the video's about. All right, center part first. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Whoa, 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 not that much. Silly. Oh, I got a big gob of something over there. Yeah. Okay. Shake, rattle, and roll more. And one of the main reasons why I wanted to get this project started this week is I was watching Nancy Jones's video, and she had a spot on her track that she did some ballasting. So I thought I'd throw this up there just to kind of give her this is how I do it. Like I said, there's New Haven Rails does awesome videos on scenery and ballasting and stuff and how he does it. So he's worth checking out also. And right now, if anybody else has videos of ballasting their track or such, go ahead and throw it up now if you want. You can't put the link, just say, hey, I've got a video for ballasting. And I'm going to leave this side until later in the week because I'd have to flip it all around and everything else. So kind of give you guys a close-up look. Looks like a mess right now, but once all that glue dries, and then once it really does dry and you get anything that's in there, like there's a piece right there on top of the track. Can't see it, but you can pick all this stuff up later. Hit it with a pair of tweezers or something. But that is the extent of doing ballasting. That kind of went better than I thought it was going to, too. Wow, sort of. I got ballast all over the place. So I'm telling you, RoboVac is going to get a good workout tonight. So put all that stuff behind me. Move the ballast before I kick that over too. I ended up dumping that on the rug. Wife would kill me. And she doesn't even come in this room very often. So the biggest thing I can say about doing any kind of scenery products is that right there. The alcohol. Alcohol spray, or you can use water with dish soap in it. Just a couple drips of dish soap and maybe a cup of water. And it all kind of breaks that little barrier over top of all your scenery and stuff, so the glue can just soak right into it. Instead of, like, you guys saw that if you don't add the alcohol, it just pushes your products around. So like I said, I'm pretty sure that's just crushed up walnuts. And you add the glue and it just pushes it or sits on top. It's not going to do anything, and it'll dry in big clumps and everything else. So Ethanville, bro, I do ballasting on my layout and Easy Track. And I do have Easy Track here. I was going to show some of that tonight, but kind of figured that would take us into the hour mark, and we're at 7:56 right now, so we're pretty much there. I never use dish soap. I never have either, Scott. I have always used alcohol. So I really don't know if the dish soap thing actually works or not. I'm sure a few people, well, I've seen videos, it obviously works. So, but no, I haven't used it. So alcohol away with a little spray. And what did I do with that? And this spray, I don't know if you guys can see it or not. It's a nice mist. So if you're using this like on the ballast and stuff, right, and you're afraid of blowing your ballast and stuff around, well, spray from way up here. Pull the trigger. Nice spray comes out of it. Just a nice mist. Doesn't matter how much of your layout that you're going to get with it. Like, not on that anyway. Like, I guess if you got finished scenery and stuff right around it, and ballast is some of the last that you're doing, then you're going to want to use an eyedropper or something, or smaller spray bottle, or like I did, just pull the trigger slower and works a little bit better. So, but Nancy Jones, hopefully that kind of showed you how easy it kind of really is, and you don't need a lot of ballast, just a little bit on there. You saw how much I put on that spoon to kind of go around. Very little ballast goes a long way. So, and like I said, it depends on how wide you want your ballast to come off of your tracks too. But again, let's just throw it on there a bit with a spoon. Doesn't have to be very thick. So Ralph Greenwood must use, plugged right there. Ralph Greenwood must use some dish soap in his, because he says 1 drop works good. And that, Ralph, is that for like 1 cup of water though? Yes, looking for the link now. And ONR drop. I use an eyedropper, Trainman 46. So, and I can see using the eyedropper if you're into very fine details, very small spots and stuff like that. But you can see, like, I use that for my glue. Why? Because I don't know. I probably don't have very much patience. I want lots at my disposal. I want to use it all. I want to do it now. I don't want to do like 2 feet of track and a little bit of eyedropping and stuff like that. So, but again, like I said, if you're doing a very finely detailed area and ballast is the last thing that you're doing on the track, or you just don't want to waste a lot of glue and stuff, eyedroppers do work. Glue bottle for the alcohol, glue, water mix. Jonathan Davenport, sixth person to like this vid. I got 28 likes on here. That's not bad. 47 people still watching. Redbird Tony, sorry Nancy, I didn't post a video of me doing mine. That's okay, Redbird. I did mine. Haha. But no, I hope I help you guys, some of you guys out with it anyway. The biggest thing that was a surprise for me, like I said, is the amount that I actually had to use. Very little. Goes a long way. So, like, I've seen a couple people do videos, and they get the spoon and fill it right up, and they're just dumping it on there down the middle of the track, and they're using their finger to clean it all off, and they're spending quite a bit of time moving ballast around when I don't think you really have to. So take your time, add just a little bit. Should do great. You can always add more later. Like once the glue dries, you can always come back if there's spots that you want to add more to it. It's really easy to add. Pretty hard to take some of it away once it's all dried up. Most white glues add water and alcohol, should come right up, but just more of a pain in the butt if you get what I mean on that. So, Mr. Vinny, I got one more link that I kind of hope that you can put up if you're not sleeping yet. Save the X track next week. And you can't go this week. Okay. I'll have to actually read that comment better when it's still there. Ethanville Bro's throwing up a link to something. What's that to there, Tom? Since I missed that part of the conversation, like I always do. I'm always missing my own conversation here. But so, Vinny, if you got one more link that you can put up here for me, and that is of your contest. Vinny has a contest going for his 3,000 subscribers or followers. Really not sure how you're supposed to say that anymore, but whatever. So check out Vinny's link to his contest. He's got 3 or 4 questions that he asked you. I think it's 4. Even one of my other moderators, Vinny did kind of fall asleep. You could always add it. His contest video. And the other question I like to ask everybody is, does anybody else know of a contest that's going on right now that we can all go enter? So throw somebody else's channel up there and what their contest is for, and we can all take part. And it helps some of the smaller channels, obviously. If they're doing contests for maybe 100 subscribers or something, get in on it. And I think Scrumptious Model Trains is doing a contest also. SMT Multimedia, as I think he's going to change his name. You never know. Fulton Rail Productions, enter. It's Brandy. Hello, Brandy. How are you? You did say that you were going to pop by and say hi. That's cool. Contest. So there you go. Scrumptious Model Trains does have a contest. Sparky, the channel page still says subscribe. Yeah, I know it does, but I don't get it. There's only a couple channels out there that are really adamant about don't use the subscribe word. Don't subscribe to me. You have to follow me, or I follow you, or I found you, or I don't know. It's kind of crazy. So I'm fine with the word subscribe. Go ahead, throw it up there. Well, not yet. I'm not telling you guys to use it yet, but you know what I mean. Like that one right there. Hello, can I have a self-promotion? See, that kind of stuff doesn't go up there. Because then I just go, bang, gone. Oh, another hit. BNSF69 handled that one. Thank you, sir, very much. No self-promotion yet, guys, not yet. Just hold on. We're almost there. I know I'm 3 minutes over my hour, but what was I talking about? Oh, yeah, Vinny's contest. So if he throws up his link to his contest video, we can all leave my stream very shortly, and go enter his contest, or at least see what you have to do to enter it. And Scrumptious has a contest. I have a contest going. There's probably a few more out there. So if you know of some, throw them out there. But Vinny's contest, 3,000 subscribers, followers, whatever. Just do it. It's not too hard. Like I said, he's asking 4 questions. And I think it's a span of like 3 or 4 videos that the answers are in. So, Tom, you did the answers. But hey, don't give it away. EJ and E. Jeff, guess your name contest, Grump. I think he's got his new name. Or he's going to just, Scrumptious is just going to keep his original name. Who knows? SMT is kind of, it's catchy though. It's the multimedia part I'm not sure about. Because TSG Multimedia used to, his business or company actually does. Thank you, sir. I'll get to you. TSG Multimedia, his company actually does photographs, weddings, and videos, and so on and so forth. Like he's a professional video channel company. So that's where he gets the multimedia from. But Ethanville Bro 420, the link I posted was for Ballasting Track. Very early video in my YouTube success. Thank you, sir, very much. Thank you. Go check out his videos, guys. Jack's favorite light. I should buy him one and send it to him with a button that goes off like every 2 minutes, just automatically. Or randomly through the night when he's sleeping. He'd love that. So, multimedia is Coaster Fan 2105. Ethanville Bro still have 3 miles to ballast of easy track. Yeah, I've got quite a bit too. So, like I said, I've only got about 10 feet on my layout ballasted, and I did that over a year ago, so that's going to take a bit. I think I'm going to stick with a spoon. My own personal opinion, I think it was just a little easier to manage or maintain, or, well, obviously it's not maintaining, but to manage exactly what you want, where you want. And unless, of course, I get, no, I'm sticking with a spoon. Simple as that. It was just, to me, the easiest way to actually go about applying ballast. But Pros does, if you check out, and this isn't selling their stuff by any means, but Pros does have their own website. They do have other ballast things to help you. They're almost pretty much all like that. They even have one that glues too. It does the glue for you, so the ballast goes down, the glue goes in afterwards. To me, I haven't seen it work, but how would it do that? It would have to be perfect amount of ballast to the perfect amount of glue. And where's the alcohol come in? Because the glue is just going to bead at the top. Because I showed you guys that, right? So I don't get it. But so we did the Vinny's live stream is this Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern. So we're all going to watch the rerun of mine a couple more times. And then Friday shows up. We'll enter Vinny's contest before Friday. So Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern. Does he have any idea what he's doing for his show this time? I never do until about the night before. It just bing, clicks into my head. So Vinny, live stream Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern. Check out his contest. Who else is doing contests? I already asked that question. My trip to Vinny's is coming up real soon. So my contest, it's just a shout-out video to the Wednesday night live stream, 7 p.m. Eastern, every Wednesday. Well, unless I take a break. But I'm going to try for every Wednesday. Just do a shout-out video to that, 2-3 minutes long. When I get to Vinny's place, which is after the 13th, I posted it in the video the day that I'm actually going to hold the draw, and you get to win an Athearn starter set, train set, HO scale. DCC ready, I believe is what the product is. A couple box cars and tank cars, caboose, easy track, and a Bachmann DC controller. Pretty good if you want to give it away, or if you want to keep it for yourself. Who knows? But be a pretty cool gift to give some kid at Christmas time. And it wouldn't cost you a cent. Because they're about $235, $39 here in Canada. So don't forget to enter my contest. Like I said, my trip to Vinny's is coming up real quick. It's October 13th. I leave and I get there. So Sparky thinks he's coming to vacation. Ha ha ha. A lot of ballasting to do. Yeah, but it's N scale ballasting on your layout. I couldn't see it if I tried. That's hard enough to see HO ballast. I'll glue it for you though. I can always do that. Big spray bottle one hand, big glue bottle in the other, buddy. No problem. So this is about the best time to do it, guys. I want to know how many followers, subscribers do you guys have following your channel right now? Let me know in the chat. This is kind of your self-promotion. So throw something up there saying, I have. How many do I have? I forget. I don't know. A little over 2,000 for me. 2,106, I think I had. So Trainman 46, 233, looking for more. Me too. E, J, and E, Jeff, 144. Ron Bright's 200. That's a cool number, buddy. Jacob J, 42. Ron Piskel has 145. Scrumptious Model Trains has 817. That's awesome. Going up. Ralph Greenwood, 180 followers. Kenward Griffin Jr. Cool name. I like that. 39. Redbird 2010 has 181. My daughter's sending me texts now. She's probably standing right outside my door. Jonathan Davenport has 50. Container Man 68 has 493. Again, everybody, check out Container Man 68's channel. Really cool stuff. Live streams, driving trucks, rail fanning, HO scale, N scale, mail calls, all kinds of stuff. Oh, did I mention he likes Taco Bell? Cheryl Crow has 107. Captain Belo Mike has 92. And Chasco has 69. Jonathan, you only need to say yours once, sir. My memory is short, but not that short. GRE 2057 has 155. Kyle's HO Chessie, holy smoke, 72 subs. Last time I looked, that was at 50. And that's why you come to live streams. So the more you talk in a live stream, and this is the kick right there. This is the hint right here. I'm going to give a lot of you channels that have lower subs or whatever, right? 53 people in here right now. All you have to do is talk in the chat. Have a conversation. People see your name. People check out your chat. That's it. People check out your chat and your channel. And then they end up subscribing if they like it. And then you get some more. That's how live streams, 50% of them work right there. So sorry I missed a whole bunch of them going by there. So Eagle Valley Muller Railroad has 800. Nikos Poliski has saying hi. This message is held for review. I'm going to show it. Oh, that's why. Sub to me, everyone. Again, just tell me how many subscribers you guys have. As soon as it says subscribe or it says follow or anything else, my channel's set up that you can't say it. It just hides it. And then it comes up in real big letters, actually. And my moderators see it, and they jump on it just like that and delete your comment. So why even type it in the first time? Just say, hey, Mike Thomas has 625. That's all you got to do. Tell me how many people are following your channel. If you come in here and you say I've got 22, obviously there's 52 people in here. That's 30 people that might just go check out your channel. Sure, it's quite a few more, though. So Fullerton, you're going to end up getting, okay. Fullerton has 63 followers, but he has to just say that without the please follow me thing. Oh, boy. Okay, I hit 40 today. That's Dustin's N-Scale Railroad. That is cool. 40 is a good one. Good start, buddy. Right there. So I did 500 2 days ago, and I figured I'd wait and post the next sub video. Mike Thomas, you're doing awesome. That was like 4 days. You went from 400 to 500. Just bang, bang. Like, as somebody else would say, not bad. How'd I do anyway? Oh, Fullerton. Next time you're going to end up getting the boot, buddy. You got to stop. Teddy Bear 11. Hello, sir. How are you? So that's pretty much it for me, guys. 8:14. We did pretty good. Hope you guys enjoyed the ballasting thing. It was only 2 feet worth of track, so 4 feet total. Not too bad for me to do either. The one thing, like ballasting, you look at your layout, like Vinny was saying, and a couple other people are saying, I have so much track to do and everything else, but take it in small pieces. If you're going to ballast your track, go down, look at 6-10 feet, do that. You're done for the night. That's it. You can leave it for a week if you want. Hi. You gonna come over and say hi?
Sure.
Well, come over here and say hi. Camera's right there. See? And there you were, Bob. You're not even wearing your shirt.
Hey,
Oh, that's not my shirt.
it's my shirt.
My shirt. Anyway,
I forgot
So-
my shirt.
a little bit of sidetrack. Oh, who says that? Jeez. Almost advertising for everybody. So It's My Railroad. That's on Saturday mornings at 10 o'clock Eastern, I believe. Ron Pisco, am I correct on the time, buddy? Thanks, Sparky, for another great live stream. You are welcome. And like I said, I did kind of enjoy it. Ballasting, everybody just looks at right off the bat. They know they're not going to like it. The biggest thing that I don't like about ballasting, you put the ballast down, you glue it, now you got to wait for the glue to dry before you can run a train. So you're stuck for about 2 days, and then you got to go and pick off all the pieces of ballast and clean the track and run the train to make sure it all still works again. But other big thing about doing ballasting on your track, put your track together, glue it or nail it down, get your feeder wires all put on there, run your trains for, people say, almost a year. Make sure the track is going to be good. It's not going to expand or move on you or anything else. So wait a year, then do your ballasting if it's still running perfectly. So that's about it for me, guys. And like I said, I had a really good time doing this one. So what's in your hand? What am I supposed to do that? You're not going to give it to me.
No.
Why not? A stress ball, a homemade stress ball made out of flour and a little bit of water.
No water.
No water in it, just
No
flour.
water. Yep.
So you put flour in a balloon
Yeah.
and tied the end of it.
Yeah.
And now it's a stress ball.
Yes.
You're 10 years old.
Yes.
Why are you stressed?
I'm not.
You're not stressed.
Not keep my hands entertained.
It keeps your hands entertained. So now it's not a stress ball, it's an entertainment ball.
No. It's just
It's still a stress ball?
it's not ball today.
All right. Well, yeah, okay. It's a balloon, everybody. It's not a ball. So, all right, guys, that's it for me. I am going to find the end stream button. So, I had a great time with you guys. Can't wait to get to the chat. Should be synced up in about an hour. So, all of you, have a great night. And again, Hot Rod Rodney, 25, buddy. Prayers are for you and your family. Thinking about you all the time. So, talk to you later on, guys. And bye for now. I saw that.